Wow, how about all this stuff?
This is some of the many valuable resources available to our volunteers.
Our final module in our Volunteer Leader Orientation series is all about resources. Let's see what Matt and Rhonda have to say.
This is the last unit in the 4-H Volunteer Orientation series. Rhonda and I, with Florida 4-H, would like to thank you again for joining us as a volunteer. In designing this orientation, the authors did so in hopes that it would help you get off to a good start and would make your time with the young people in 4-H more meaningful and rewarding. This final unit is on the types of local, state, and national support and resources you can expect as a Florida 4-H volunteer.
In this module, we will review where Extension is located, Volunteer Faculty Partnership, 4-H State Headquarters, funding for 4-H, recognition, the national site of 4-H, and where to go for more information.
At the local level, County 4-H Youth Development faculty work with volunteers, parents, youth, and community partners to deliver all aspects of the County 4-H Youth Development Program. Don't be afraid to stop by the Extension office in your county to introduce yourself to the 4-H Youth Development staff. While you are at the Extension office, be sure to see what other educational programs are offered that might be of interest to you. All Extension offices that have faculty in Family and Consumer Sciences, Horticulture and Agriculture, in addition to 4-H Youth Development. Be sure to become familiar with the County Extension office location and get the address, phone number, web address, and email addresses of staff members.
Volunteers play an important role within Florida's organizational structure. Florida 4-H relies on dedicated volunteers to promote its mission to help the youth gain the knowledge and life skills they need to be productive, responsible citizens. Your time as a 4-H volunteer will provide these youth a safe environment they need to pursue whatever interests, causes, and leadership roles that are most important to them. This partnership between 4-H faculty and trained volunteers provides 4-H's non-formal educational programs and experiences for thousands of youth across the state of Florida each year.
Florida 4-H is housed at the University of Florida Strawn IFAS Professional Development Center, located on the UF Gainesville's campus. The center is responsible for delivering statewide 4-H youth development programs and events. It takes a lot of people working together to provide youth with positive 4-H experiences. The State 4-H Program Leader, along with other faculty and staff are located at the center, work with Extension faculty in numerous departments and colleges on campus to apply knowledge and research to program development and evaluation while supporting 4-H faculty and volunteers in every county.
Our 4-H website has a multitude of information, including who is on staff, various specialists, and their roles. Look, there's even information on Florida Collegiate 4-H.
Florida 4-H is supported by a combination of federal, state, and county funds. Substantial support also comes from private sources on local, state, and national levels. The National 4-H Council and the Florida 4-H Foundation are not-for-profit organizations that support the 4-H Youth Development Program by working to acquire additional resources. The 4-H National Headquarters website has resources also for volunteers. You will find national policy and guidelines for clover use, policy on youth 5 to 7 year olds, and much more. Visit the links provided on this page or Google the National 4-H Headquarters.
Volunteers can connect with 4-H at a national level at www.4h.org. The National 4-H Council has resources about programs, grants, volunteers, and research. 4-H websites are updated regularly, so be sure to visit them often. The National 4-H Center provides hotel accommodations for visits to the DC area. During the summer, various citizenship workshops are held. Adults may attend as a chaperone. The National 4-H Mall, also referred to as the 4-H Sourcebook, offers a multitude of 4-H items for sale. Here's where you can go to get nationally approved 4-H curriculum, community club supplies, awards, promotional items, and logo apparel. The Sourcebook is available in print and also online at 4hmall.org.
In addition to local, regional, and staff 4-H faculty available to support your volunteer work, a number of web-based and print sources exist. There is a wealth of 4-H information online. A good place to start is the Florida 4-H page at florida4h.org. Here, you will find information on project resources for youth and leaders, links to 4-H events, and a calendar with state and regional opportunities. There are also links to connect to County 4-H websites for local information.
Specific volunteer information is available at the Florida 4-H volunteer page at florida4h.org/volunteers, including the Florida 4-H Adult Volunteer Association, a nonprofit organization for 4-H adult volunteers, 4-H alumni, extension faculty, and other people interested in promoting 4-H youth development in Florida. The 4-H Volunteer Resources website, florida4h.org/volunteers/resources, contains links to other important websites, and we hope you'll take time to visit them and bookmark them on your computer. We want you to be successful in and satisfied with your 4-H volunteer role. Understanding the organizational structure, staff roles, as well as people, print, and online resources will help you better support the 4-H mission and make a larger impact on the youth in your community.
There are multiple ways to receive communication about the 4-H program. A 4-H volunteer newsletter is published monthly and is one of your best sources for the latest 4-H information at the state level. Most county 4-H programs have monthly or even weekly newsletters and/or updates that will keep you informed of all upcoming programs, events, community service opportunities, and additional volunteering opportunities available in your county. Other communication from the County 4-H office may happen via email, text, blog, social media, phone, or direct mail. Talk to your local 4-H faculty about the ways for you to stay up to date with all that is happening in your local county program.
What's the purpose of this association? The two main purposes of the Volunteer Association are to improve communication for 4-H volunteers within the organization and foster educational development of the Florida 4-H volunteers. Also, district volunteer representatives serve on a state association and serve as a partnership with paid professional staff.
So, to make sure you've been paying attention, can you answer the following questions? Can you name the 4-H's? What university is home to the Florida Extension Service? Name the 4 essential elements that are important for youth development. If there is a concern over the judging of a 4-H project, who has the final say, national, state, or county? Which delivery mode is considered the highest impact on a youth's future? And what is the Florida 4-H website URL? Hope you were able to answer those brief questions. This ends the volunteer orientation series. If you have not completed an application as a volunteer, please do so at any time. Traditionally, clubs and groups start in September and go through May or through August. This is the 4-H year. There will be additional training by your county staff, plus district and state workshops. Once you are registered, screened, and approved, you will be on a mailing list for updated information at the county and state level. Volunteering is a privilege, and we are trusted with the positive growth and development of our next generation. It is a huge responsibility. Thank you for your time and interest in the 4-H program. Rhonda, it's been my pleasure to work with you on this project. Thank you for your time.
Thanks, Matt. This has been a great opportunity for me as a volunteer to have a part in training our new volunteers. Best of luck to you all. And now for our final wrap-up, back to Clay and Kamisha.
You've now completed your orientation as a 4-H volunteer. Get in touch with 4-H staff where you want to volunteer to talk about the next steps in the process. If you're not sure how to make contact, go to www.florida4h.org and click on Find a 4-H Club near you, located at the bottom directory.
On behalf of 4-H members everywhere, Kamisha and I would like to thank you for offering your services to the youth of your community and state. When you volunteer with 4-H, you are shaping the futures of the young people you work with. And years from now, when they are offering their services to their communities, that will be part of your legacy as well.